Okay, on page 11, you see that we refer to this work as tools for thinking. If you came to this institute and thought that what we're going to do is give you a whole bunch more to teach, that would be wrong. We're not going to give you more to teach. What we hope to give you are a whole set of tools that you can use to help develop children's community in the classroom, to help develop their thinking skills, to help them learn any subject better. Along that road, those children will learn and practice in the arts. So I like to think of the tools of observation, which you're going to be working with, the tools of patterning, helping children see patterns, and the tools of representing, when one thing becomes something else, an equation or a pretend character, when I stop being Deb and I become Spider-Man. It's a metaphoric skill and a tool. So we hope to arm you this week. Think of your work this week as having a big tool belt. I used to like those, like tool time, you know, the belt and all the cool stuff. So we're going to give you some tools. You can pull it out back to back. I'm going to use that to help in this science lesson. Shaping. I'm going to use that to help kids show me the answer to a math problem with their bodies. Show me a parallelogram. What I'd like you to do now is one last piece is to think about how you could use some of the tools that you have experienced already this morning in your classroom for a different purpose than we use them today. Let's review the tools that you learned today. Call out any one of them. Shaping. So we have one tool which is called shaping, where you create the shape of something and show it. You become the thing. What's another tool that you experienced? Pretending. Yes, pretending. Pretending. Using your imagination. What else?
Sound.
Using sound. So sounds. Sounds have purpose. What else? Movement. Moving is something that we can actually capture, do, and make our friend. What else? Reflection. Conversation. Other tools. What were some of the management tools that either Mauli or Viv or I might have used to manage the crowd, if you will? Okay, raising your hand. So cues for silence. What else? Do you remember what Mauli and Viv did? It was a very energetic exercise. What did they have you do, though, that brought it all back? Do you remember the cue they used? Someone said it?
The bell.
Well, there was a bell. That was the sound. There was the music. What did they say? Freeze. Oh, freezing is your friend. I know you don't know how to do that in Hawaii, but freeze. I worked with a mime once in Arizona. And he said, you know, freezing isn't quite right because freezing indicates that you're like inanimate. But he liked to call it hold because he said then you're holding the energy within your body so that you can actually see it. Holding and freezing. So you're going to notice this week when you're in the workshops with these wonderful teachers and artists, notice what they do, not just what you do as a learner. Notice what they're doing, because it's their work that you want to emulate when you go into your classrooms. What I'd like you to do now is just to have just a 1-minute pair share, which we could put up here, pair share. I know a lot of you do that. A 1-minute pair share with someone next to you. I've shared some ideas about how you might use one of these tools in your own classroom when you get back after this nice long 7-week vacation. Okay, talk to your partner for 1 minute.